What's up, guys? If you don't already know me, my name is Max, and this is my 2002 Mitsubishi Eclipse. This is my 2001. Today we're just going to talk about everything that I've done to them and their plans for the future. So this one's my convertible. This one I bought like what, three years ago now? 3 years ago. And I'll put some pictures on the screen of what it looked like beforehand. But it was still a red. This is a wrap on it, but it was still a red, but it was more like this red. I forget the color of it, but yeah. When I originally bought this car, the top was tan. A full interior was tan. The carpet was tan, everything. Door cards. I'll throw some pictures up of what it looked like before. But I mean, obviously, most of it's black now. I'm still trying to source these gray seats. I'm trying to turn those into black leather seats. I got a buddy with this piece I'm trying to pick up. And then it'll be full black interior, and I'm super excited for that because the gray looks super ugly to me. Yeah, when I bought it, it was completely stock. The only thing that was done to it was a muffler delete, which was really not that much. But since then, I've put a, this is a DNA catback on it. As for the oh yeah, and just a heads up, I do refer to obviously the green car as the green car and the red car as the red car. You'll notice that. But as for the red car, what I've done to it so far is I've wrapped it. I'll put some pictures, if I haven't already, up on the screen. You'll see what it looked like beforehand and the process of all that. It's got aftermarket lights. It's not a big deal. I do need to do this one clear. That's a pain in the ass to do. I have to figure out how to do that one myself because people don't sell that, I don't think. It's on, let me pull these out. It's on ESR wheels. They look off the car, but on the car, I think they really look good. I like the way they look. I was trying to go with a set of Kansei Astros. They didn't have them in the spec that I wanted, so I just ended up going with these. And you'll notice, like, if you look it up, actually, I'll put a picture on the screen. They look fairly similar, like similar enough. I've done the wheels, I've got the Rev 9 coils right now. I do have BC Racing coils on the way. Should be here in like three to 4 weeks. The reason I have this car all taken apart right now is because I wouldn't call it an accident, but somebody did hit my car while I was parked, and unfortunately I wasn't able to figure out who did it or what. But there's a big scuff. The camera doesn't really pick it up great. There's a big scuff along the bumper, and there was along the fender too, but I've since rewrapped the fender. I have a, so this is an 02, so this is a 2000 to 2002 bumper. I have a 2003 to 2005 bumper on the way, just because they look a little different, and I think it's going to complement the West Wing kit that I ordered a little better. As for my plans from the future for the red car, I have like I said, I have the BC Racing coils coming. I have the West Wing coming, West Wing kit. I do need to finish sanding down this hood so that I can wrap it red, so that obviously it all matches. What else? I feel like there's not much else. I would like to get a new set of wheels, but oh, I do have not here, but I have a manual transmission for this car, and all the supporting things to go with it that I do plan on putting in this car at some point. When I get to that, there definitely will be a video on that, but it probably won't be happening within the year. I am going to school within the next 4-ish months, so I'll be away and definitely not working on the car that heavy. But that is something I do have in the works, and definitely planning to do that for real. This car I bought from North Carolina, actually. The previous owner had timing belt and water pump assembly done. A couple months later, it lost tension and it skipped timing, and the valves bent. So it actually ended up sitting for like over a year, maybe a year and a half. And then the guy it was going from shop to shop, and everyone was telling him, no, it's going to cost more, just get rid of it, and this and that. so it sat, and then he finally put it up for sale, and I messaged him, and I drove, it was what, an 8-hour drive to go pick it up. I went with my dad, and we rented a trailer up there, and then we trailered it all the way back home. My buddy, he had a parts car. I was able to get new heads off of him for pretty cheap, and they came with, this is a GT, they came with GTS cams, so that gave it a little, not much, but a little bump. I haven't really done much to this car. When I bought it originally, it came with a DNA catback. Since then, I've put an NVIDIA catback on it. I think it sounds pretty good. That DNA that was on this one, I moved over to the red car. Other than the exhaust, it's got these Cobra wheels on them. I think they look pretty cool. The previous owner did that. I put some Megan racing coils on it. I've also put clear lights just about everywhere except for the headlights. But I don't know if I want to do clear. I've done, you've probably seen, but I did the clear tail lights and the clear reverse lights. I think those look pretty good. I think they complement this color. I'm blocking it in the sun. I think they complement the color a lot. As for my plan for the car, I don't truly know what I want to do with it yet. My original plan was to take it to Slammed Enough Gatlinburg, but since then the motor started ticking. It's not a knock. It's more of just valve train noise, but it's still kind of concerning me, and it's running a little weird. So I have a lot of work that I have to do with it. But since I'm not taking this car to Slammed Enough, I'm still taking this car. So I still will be going. I will be making it this year. I'm very excited for that. But I'll throw some pictures of what it looked like before I started tearing it apart. The time comes around to go up to Gatlinburg, this car is going to look pretty different. It's going to have the West Wing body kit. It's going to be lowered a lot more. Maybe not a crazy amount more, but a decent amount more. It's going to have the 03 bumper, but it's going to just look a whole lot cleaner than it did before. And I'm really excited for that. I'm excited to go meet all the other 3G owners that are going. And I've never been up there, so it's my first time going. I'm really excited for that. The direction I'm going to go with this channel, I'm definitely going to do a lot of progress and documentation of what I'm doing to the cars, but I'm also going to be doing probably a lot of how-to on like certain things to work on the cars, just because I don't see a whole lot of like whenever I would go to work on the car and I would search up for a YouTube video on it, general stuff would come up, not my issue that I wanted. So I want to try to put more information out on these cars on how to do the basic, not basic, but a little more than basic things to them. I might do some vlogs, some driving clips, things like that. Probably won't get too deep into driving clips or videos, but that might be something that if you guys are interested in, I could totally do. My new bumper did just come in, so in the next video I'm going to be prepping that, getting that ready to wrap, and I'll be throwing it on the car as well. And I do have a package coming in today. FedEx says it requires a signature, so it's more than likely my body kit or my coils. We'll see what that is. But until then, if you guys do want a more behind the scenes look of how I do things, you can head over to my Instagram. I'm fairly active over on Instagram. I do have a TikTok as well. I post on there. It's all under the same handle at 3.0 Spider. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.